goes, is there anything else new that we need to be on the lookout for?
Man, we just made that new target shaft. I'm really excited about it. I shoot a lot of target archery, of course, but I got to play with them early. The new X10 3.2 parallel
looking
probe.
at them now.
Yeah, it's that. You know, it's gonna be wild. We're gonna see that arrow attack.
Dude,
without
so
a shadow.
you don't. Yes, I've already had people ask me about. Dude,
Yep.
I'm having people asking about building X10 parallel pros as bow hunters, which to me is crazy. That is such an expensive build.
That's the pinnacle of what's in the industry right now.
Yeah, it is, no doubt.
There is not an arrow that has better tolerance, spine around shaft consistency, spine from arrow to arrow, weight tolerance, using the synergies of aluminum and carbon together. I mean, and that's not to hit on another company by any means. That's just the truth.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
that system's been over. The AC arrows started in like the 80s, man. Like you're talking nearly 40 some odd years of merging aluminum and carbon together to create a unique product.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they look clean. It's just, I look at it from like a cost wise,
Yeah, I get it.
as like a bow hunter. Like, and let's say I buy a half dozen or I buy a dozen of these things, man, then I've got to buy all my components and build them out. Ooh, that's a big investment.
Yep.
If I'm not competing in tournaments looking to win some money,
that arrow is going to be the one that's going to be shot in the LA Summer Games in 28. That's going to be, and it can, there's going to be some recurvers that are going to pick it up. It's not really pigeonholed into one, discipline of archery in the sense of compound recurve barebow deal. There's so many people that are on fire for that product right now. The product launch was insane.
Oh, I bet, dude.
It had more views than the 5.0.
Really?
On our social media posts.
Really?
Yep.
That's surprising to me.
It's a worldwide product. That's the thing.
Okay.
Internationally, domestic.
Is international bigger for you guys as far as target goes?
I would say, I would say so.
Yeah.
I think pretty confidently I could say so, especially with X10s. Like that, it's won every medal since 96, just the X10 itself. I mean, but it's just an on-fire product. And then, now we've made a parallel shaft that's really, honestly, it's just so much easier to tune. A lot of people, I feel like they have to throw voodoo on like a barreled or a taper shaft, so the middle section's a little bit bigger,
right? And
it works skinnier towards the end or towards one end, like the Pro Tour. We actually discontinued that product, and that was strictly meant for compound. That was built for that. But now this new arrow, it's like, people are like, I can shoot this out of my recurve, go down 2 spine sizes compared to an X10. Get maybe a shaft that's maybe a touch lighter. It's really going to be beneficial for those shooters that are going to be shooting weaker spined X10s. But yeah, the new 3.2, I mean, I like it because it's a little bit heavier than the Pro Tour that we came out with, so it's not going to move in the wind as much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yep. Yeah, 3.2 millimeter.
Yeah, 3.2 internal millimeter shaft.
Interesting. So as far as components go,
there's no inserts. This is not a hunting shaft by any means.
Right.
Like it is strictly like for, shooting competitively, target archery. Lawn archery is what we'll call it, 50-meter archery, 70-meter archery on the recurve side. And you'll see it at some indoor events, I think, this year. Vegas kind of threw everybody for a loop
even
last
with
year.
That small diameter?
Last year they had inside outs. So you had to go inside out of the X-ring. Like the final 4 or 5 shooters had to go inside out. They couldn't have it touching the line of the X. So imagine trying to shove a 27 in that thing. Yeah. That's what Bodie ended up doing, but he probably could have done a little bit quicker with an X10,
Wow.
Yeah, we just had Matthias do that. Like he's
a stud.
Gosh, like, man, there's so many good archers out there, and there's so many threats. And Matthias, if you are a target archer, you're a pro, and you count him out, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
you are a full-blown idiot. I mean, the dude, any discipline, he will go and murder. I mean, straight up murder. Like he's nasty.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good year.
Yeah,
he's absolutely crushed it.
He's young, man.
He is.
Like, have you ever talked to him?
I haven't.
I got to introduce you.
Yeah.
He'd be a good guest for you guys to have up here. Man, he's a very well-spoken kid, and he knows what he's doing, but he thinks so differently outside the box. Like, I was just listening to him talk about, like, man, I'm trying to conserve how much energy I'm putting into my shot and into the bow, because I want to be durable in the sense and last that whole tournament and not start out crazy hot. And I'm not saying he has a history of that, like phasing out or fizzling out, but he's seeing like, man, like if the rounds go longer, like I'm more liable as a human being to like make a mistake.
Right.
So he's thinking out all these different details and all these other things. And dude, he's told me some stuff I'm not going to say on air, like some of the scores he's put up. him and like Mikey Slosher, Jimmy and Stefan, a couple others, Bodie, you know, Nico Girard, those guys they're about to be in their prime and really put up some stuff that doesn't make sense. They're going to put up scores that don't make sense that people probably won't beat for decades to come.
Yeah, I believe it, man. I mean, now's the time. I mean, there's so much information and there's so many, I mean, and that's the difference between them, the professional level athlete, right? The way they approach it, the way they think about things, just very in tune with it, and take it to a whole nother level.
Their mental games was what impresses me.
I think that's the difference between your guys that just absolutely continue to excel is they're able to, their mental bandwidth and able to, you know, push out all of the noise, right? 100%. All the noise, they're able to avoid it and focus on the task at hand or what the priorities are, and 100% focus.
Yep, it makes me wonder what they would do in business.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, it's like because they're definitely
locked in, buddy.
Yes,